now? Where'd you go? You left me here so unexpected. You changed my life, I hope you know, 'cause now I'm lost, so unprotected. In the blink of an eye, I never got to say goodbye. Like a shooting star, flying across the room, so fast, so far. You were gone too soon, you're part of me, and I'll never be the same here without you. You were gone too soon. You were always there, like a shining light on my darkest days. You were there to guide me. Oh, I miss you now. I wish you could see just how much your memory will always mean to me. In the blink of an eye, I never got to say goodbye. Like a shooting star, flying across the room, so fast, so far. You were gone too soon, you're part of me, and I'll never be the same here without you. You were gone too soon.
Look up! It's time to surrender. I'm trying to remember, 'cause it's been forever since we felt good. And now it's a new day, it's gonna go my way. We're free on the freeway, it sure feels good. 'Cause I wanna go back to the days in the past when everything was easy. But I'm holding you close and I'm letting you go, 'cause baby you're the reason. I got a good feeling, got a good feeling. I got a good feeling about you. Got a good feeling, got a good feeling. Got a good feeling, got a good feeling. And the old me wouldn't believe it, 'cause my messed up head says I blew it. I don't care, 'cause I never gon' quit, not today. 'Cause I found the road and I lost it, seen the edge, I've been hanging off it. Ain't no river too wide to cross it on the way. 'Cause I wanna go back to the days of the past when everything was easy. But I'm holding you close and I'm letting it go, 'cause baby you're the reason. I got a good feeling, got a good feeling. I got a good feeling about you.
commencement at McHenry High School West Campus. My name is Marcia Potoff, and I'm principal of this great school. This is an exciting event for the graduates, families, and friends who are celebrating this special occasion. As we prepare to recite the Pledge of Allegiance, I would like to recognize members of the graduating class who have or will enter into military service after graduation. They are presented with red, white, and blue honor cords to symbolize their commitment to our country. We are also celebrating one student who has already completed boot camp, which is symbolized by a white stole with a branch insignia over the gown. Matthew Patton recently completed boot camp and is a U.S. Marine. The other enlistees include Sam Apperson, Brandon Clough, and Brian Gaselli, Air Force; Chris Parrish, Army National Guard; Trent DeSantis, Hunter Dewfield, and Drake Hartley, Navy; Ryan Peters, Adam Shattuck, and Ben Tapia, Marines. We thank you for your service to our country so that we can enjoy the freedoms that you protect. Sadly, we are also presenting an honorary diploma this year to the family of Alex Powell, who passed away tragically last summer. Alex's intention was to join the Marines. Alex's memory lives in our hearts. Now let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I would like to thank our Board of Education members who support our schools. We appreciate their service to our community. Mr. Gary Kinsoffer, Board of Education President; Mrs. Dawn Bremer, Vice President of the Board of Education; Mr. Tim Hine, Secretary of the Board; Ms. Nicole Morrow, Mr. Pat Arnold, and Mrs. Amanda Lobbins, Board members. I would like to thank the building and district administrators who also work diligently on behalf of our students and families. Dr. Ryan McKay, Superintendent of District 156, Mr. Carl Valianatos, Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Dave Lawson, Chief Financial Officer, Ms. Becky Koval, Director of Special Education, Ms. Julia Pontarelli, Director of Human Resources, and Mrs. Shay Gabor, Director of Student Services. Building administrators, Mr. Terry Fitzgibbons, Associate Principal, Mr. Greg Eiserman, Assistant Principal, and Mr. Justin Stroh, Dean of Students. Mr. Barry Burmeister, Athletic Director. I would also like to recognize another very special group of people, the teachers and staff at West Campus. They have dedicated so much time and give incredible support to this group of students. I know on behalf of them, we thank you for their tireless devotion. Thank you for your service and the impact you have made. This is our first virtual graduation, and it certainly cannot replicate an actual ceremony. Normally when I stand on the podium and watch the seniors march in, my heart swells every single time. As the faculty forms the procession, I remember that they have planned thousands of lessons, graded hundreds of papers, hugged these kids when they cried, shared in their joys and sorrows, and are some of the very reasons these kids have made it. As I look into the graduates' eyes when I shake their hands, I hope I've made a difference in their high school experience. I hope they felt a sense of belonging, a place that was accepting, a place that challenged them and supported them no matter what. So when traditional events like these don't occur, what do we do? I think the only choice we have is to try to remind ourselves that crisis often forces us to think differently. You seniors will forever remember what you lost in this time. However, I hope you know that you can shape this experience as well. Your generation has often been criticized for not having to struggle, for being coddled and protected from disappointment. We no longer can accuse you of that. While you may have lost the ceremonies, activities, seeing friends, and personal interactions, you have gained a different perspective about the importance of creating new ways to learn, different ways to celebrate, and appreciation for so many who risk their lives in service to others. With your help, we will move forward with new ways of thinking and doing even more to be connected to each other. As educators, we are the teachers. We teach content, skills, and we teach kids. But we must use you and during this time to learn. What will you can teach us from the time that requires us to help us be even better. You have ideas, creativity, independence, and so much more. We are confident that you will leave us stronger and have such a positive impact. Good luck to you, and remember that you are Warrior Strong forever. And now, members of the Board of Education, as principal of West Campus on this day, May 19, 2020, in the county of McHenry in the state of Illinois, I hereby certify that each of these candidates has successfully completed the requirements for graduation set forth by the state of Illinois, the Illinois State Board of Education, and McHenry Community High School 156, and they are ready to receive their diplomas.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to begin by thanking all the friends and family for their immense ongoing support to our class. Whether it was going to our plays or games, helping us with any assignment to the farthest extent you could, and most recently working to the highest level so that we did not feel forgotten during a large milestone in our lives. I'd also like to take a moment to thank all the teachers and staff for working above and beyond every day to make our high school career memorable, ranging from making a lesson engaging with a silly game to giving us a space so we could talk about real issues and our feelings. The effort put in was felt. I know each of us had at least one person that we did not formally say goodbye to or express our appreciation to. So once again, thank you. I was originally going to write this speech on how much we've grown and make a joke about how we've had not one, but 2 emergency class meetings during our time here. But the current situation and loss of events has highlighted that what truly matters are our connections and the memories we make. The vast majority of us were strangers when our class started here. However, over time, we've made those connections that have helped us grow and shape us into the better people we are today. It feels like just yesterday we were freshmen playing Birdie and the Perch, and now we're graduating and going on to face the big kid world. I know our senior year didn't go as planned. Instead of focusing on the memories lost, we should focus on the memories we have made and be optimistic for the memories to come. We have memories like the whole class teaming up on Monday mornings to delay the lesson with stories about the weekend. We have our iconic trips to the Steak and Shake after events like Battle of the Bands and Homecoming. And my personal favorite, we will always have the memories of dressing up to the theme and cheering our hearts out for our team, win or lose. Of course, we face challenges as a whole along the way, but we've become such a strong class that we face those challenges together. We are passionate about anything we do. We are loud when a voice needs to be heard. We have learned from our actions, and despite occasional disagreements, when hard times came, our immense unity shined. Many of us may feel we miss out on important high school events, with how easy it is to get stressed out of school and feel there is no extra time. I believe that shouldn't be a large regret, however, because now is the perfect time to learn that there is a need for balance of work and the rest of life. We all have unique future plans ahead of us, and high school is just one fraction of our story. I'd like to finish by sharing a quote by the wise Hannah Montana. "Yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on." I'm so thankful for the moment, so glad I got to know you. The times that we've had, I'll keep like a photograph. I'll always remember you. Congratulations, class of 2020.
What's up, West Campus? Welcome to another episode of Virtual Announcements. I'm just kidding. Here's what I actually have to say. Good evening, friends and families, teachers and staff, and senior class of 2020. My name is Jody Cohn, and I am extremely honored to be speaking to you all virtually tonight. I hope my words will make you smile as well as inspire you for the future, because it's here and it's our job to make the best of it. First, a huge thank you to everyone who made this possible, to our families and our friends for their endless love and support, to our teachers and our staff for guiding us and helping us these past 4 years, and to everyone who has been there to support us for these past difficult months. Thank you for making these last special events possible and for sticking by our side in the most difficult times. We made it, guys. Despite all odds, we finally made it. We started from the bottom, now we're here. Now, We have all heard the saying, live for today, for tomorrow isn't a guarantee. Probably we should all take that seriously, for the world could quite literally shut down tomorrow, and don't we know it. We've experienced a lot of change these past 4 years, especially our senior year. It will be a time none of us will ever forget, because it was a time that we were forced to keep going, even when the world seemed to take a huge pause. Now, I know that the world is starting to restart. We're out of school now, but I would like to briefly go over some history with you. 100 years ago, everything was changing, similar to our society today. The entire world had just barely come out of the Great War. But despite devastation and colossal losses, not even 2 years later, everything was new. One of the most famous decades of all time began, the Roaring '20s. Now this time was a time of change. Everything was changing. Cities were growing, business was booming, hair was getting shorter, as were the skirts. Music was louder, and the dancing never stopped. I can't think of a time in our history that was more about finding fun and happiness again. Most of these changes were brought upon by the young people and the new generations. These people were kids who had just lived through one of the most horrific wars in our history. They were survivors, and they turned their pain, and their fear, and their experiences into a fuel for a better future. And now is our chance to do the same. Now, I'm not saying that we need to bring back flapper dresses or pursue bootlegging or anything, but maybe what we went through these past 4 years wasn't so different as back then. We are survivors too, and we went through a lot together. As a generation of teenagers, we experienced many interesting phases and trends. We survived a massive increase in the use of plastic water bottles. Not really for drinking water, but for flipping. We also survived fidget spinners, the Kylie Jenner lip challenge, numerous dance moves, the dab, the whoa, the death of Vine, the birth of TikTok, the breakup of Liza and David, just to name a few. We survived high school and a pandemic. If that doesn't define a true survivor and a true warrior, then I don't know what does. And together we did survive true tragedy and loss, not only as a class, but as a school and as a community. During high school, we lost two very important people. Two people who were very close to many of us and who would have wanted to be with us during these special moments. Our friend Alex Powell, who would have heroically crossed the stage with us, and Danielle Thomas, who would have watched proudly from the stands. Please keep Danielle and Alex and their families in your thoughts and prayers as we celebrate our accomplishments. But even with these crazy changes and these intense losses, I don't think I've ever seen us more united and more supportive of each other. We came together in the most difficult of times, and we have to continue to do this throughout the rest of our lives. We can't dwell on the bad or the time that we lost. Instead, we have to remember the good times that we did have together. The school dances, the late night football games, the inside jokes, all the friends we've made, and even the foes. Everything that made us who we are now. From every Good Morning Scholar to every song from Mr. Ellison to every fist pound from Mr. Bierbauer. Those moments, however small and however big, they helped shape us. Back in the 1920s, they kept going. They had to. Their lives depended on it. And so does ours. The special moments, the tough times, the strange trends, we have survived it all. And we can't let anything hold us back as we take our steps into the future. High school didn't just teach us about math and English and that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. We learned to truly persevere, to never give up, and to see the light at the end of every tunnel. It is our time to use our good and our bad experiences to fuel our dreams of a virus-free world, a changed world, and a better world. Surviving doesn't just mean staying alive. It means living to your potential. trust your potential, and trust your journey. There will be trials, twists, and turns along the way, but we obviously can handle it because we are survivors, and most importantly, we are warriors. Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it. Here we go into the world. I wish you all the best of luck. Let's all stay in touch. And see you next time. Peace out.
Logan Lee Abernathy. Isabella Ray Alexander. Aiden Jackson Alvarado. Kahutli Alvarado. Cassidy Brianne Emilio. Chloe Ann Amelsi.
Hey there, graduates, it's me, just here to say that I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate this day in person, but hey, now we get to move the tassel with none of the walkie-talkie. Have a great day.
Natalia Jade Anderson. Anthony Vincent Angelus. Peyton Charles Anthony. Samuel Richard Apperson. Anayeli Alicia Arellano. Lucas Brian Baldocci. Daniela Bondala. Dylan Nathaniel Banker. Edwin Enrique Barranco. Aiden Joseph Barroso. Brian Lewis Baum. Gretchen Marie Becker. Kelsey Rose Belcher. Christian Ivan Benitez Garcia. Bianca Carissa Barrios. Dan Owen Villanueva Besana.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it! I'd like to say thanks to my family and all the friends I made along the way. Time to celebrate. Woo!
Sebastian Daniel Blucher. Anthony William Bach. Sarah Elizabeth Bolkins. Liberty Lynn Bone. Braden David Bordenero. Nicholas Francis Bove. Lainey Louise Boyle. Everett William Brown. Haley Elizabeth Brown. Zachary Michael Brown. Cody James Buchholz. Jared Joseph Bisick.
It feels like high school has really flown by for me, and while I'm really excited to see what the future holds personally, I think now is a more important time than ever to look out for each other.
Erin Marie Kaner. Joseph Thomas Cangelosi. Isabella Pearl Carlson. Summer Faith Cassidy. Isabel Marie Castleman. Aman Yassin Serbis. Maya Lynn Rose Chermak.
I'm Maya Cermak, and I'll be attending University of Iowa in the fall to study neuroscience and Spanish.
Milton Chapa. Brandon Clow. Brooklyn Lee Clow. Brandon Michael Cody.
Hey guys, it's Brandon Cody, class of 2020. Remember, if you always put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. And congrats, class of 2020.
Juan David Colon. Jody Lee Cohn.
Hey y'all, we did it! Congratulations everybody, I'm gonna miss you all. Shout out to Mom, Dad, Margie, Lindsay, I love you guys. Boomer Sooner, let's get it.
Jason Patrick Connor. Caitlin Michelle Connor. Morgan Kiera Kuhn. Sheen Layla Kines Corpuz. Anastasia Athena Carrera. Alexandra Rose Cox. Laura Catherine Cooney. Jocelyn Leah Curry. Brandon Eugene Curtin. Samantha Ann Cutler. Alexander Vincent Dahlquist. Alicia Mary Dahlquist. Brianna Elizabeth Darcy. David Michael Darcy. Trent Arthur DeSantis. Nathan William Devine. Magdielis Diaz. Israel Diaz Mujica. Connor William Dix.
Thanks MCHS for opening doors for opportunities for my future.
Shaun Mai Diem Fung. Isaiah James Dix. Christopher Riley Doan. Kylie Elizabeth Doman. Andrew William Dombrowski. Nicholas Arthur Dombrowski. Cooper Thomas Donahoe. Esteban Dorado Meraz. Morgan Taylor Doherty. Julia Marie Drummel. Joshua Caleb Duarte.
Thank you, McHenry High School, for the chances you've given me. I'm so glad to be graduating. Class of 2020, let's go.
Samuel Allen Nuesca Duca.
I'm so happy that I'm graduating from high school. I would like to thank everyone in helping me get to this point in my life. I hope that everyone has the best time in college.
Callie Marie Duffy. Hunter Allen Dufield. Troy Jack Duginski. Haley Louise Duhamel, Kaylin Estella Duran, Hunter Philip Ellsberg, Tyler Aaron Enslow, Hannah Nicole Enyart, Matthew Stephen Aesop, Dawson Patrick Fallaw, Sarah Danielle Fergus.
Congrats, everyone. We did it. Go Warriors!
Eddie James Ferrenti Ponchek, Alexis Mariel Fiert, Julia Lee Finch, Carter Lee Fote, Caitlin Marie Fogo, Martin James Foley, Grace Barbara Fornwall, David Fortoso, Olia Elizabeth Fowles.
Hi, I'm Ola Fowles, and I'm the class of 2020, and I'm going to college of Lake County.
Jordan D. Fritz.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. Yay, we did it! Woo! And thank you to all of my teachers that never gave up on me and my family.
Jacob Tyler Fuller. Abigail Garcia. Adrian Cole Garcia. Jennifer Garcia. Savannah Marie Garcia. Christopher Garcia Perez.
Hello. In the last few words, I'd like to thank my teachers and my parents for helping me do a good job in school.
Patrick Michael Geyer. Kennedy Gearman. Byron Michael Gosel. Devin Lynn Goggin. Eric Gonzalez. Kenneth Gonzalez. Daisy Gonzalez Duran. Braden Lee Goodman. Skyla Gordillo. Gage Edward Gottstein. Riley Flynn Grasso. Olivia Jean Greenwald. Graciela Anna Rose Grenda.
Thank you, family, friends, and teachers who have had a huge impact on my life over the past 4 years. Thank you guys for everything, and congratulations, class of 2020.
Amber Michaela Gresham. Kyle Ash Gresham. Aaron Connor Grollo. Tyler James Grollo. Nathan Douglas Gunderson. Kevin Guzman Duran. Tyreen Ann Harrer. Clarice Jolie Harrison, Drake M. Hartley, Micheline Rose Habbard, Alexis Nicole Helbig, Kyle Evans Hemphill, Christian Taylor Hernandez, Litzy Noelia Hernandez Zarate, Gavin Anthony Hosford.
Hi, my name is Gavin Hosford, and I will be attending Illinois State University this fall, majoring in computer science.
Kyle Robert Hoskins, Megan Donna Houlihan, Brennan Richard Heeman, Arath Huesca, Brianna Iaculo, Ava Interante, Delia Sue Irwin, Aaron Alexander Jackson, Allison Faye Jacobson, Blake Alexander Yanuk, Thomas William Jensen, Skyla Mai Jordan, Dilpreet Kaur Judge, Grace Catherine Cobbett, Rachel May King, Kelsey Ann Cole, Carter Sebastian Cora, Jonathan Richard Krug, Nolan Michael Crumsey, Alyssa Morgan Kutha, William S. Ladd, Bergen James Langfeld.
Thank you to all the amazing teachers and staff who have impacted my life. I really enjoyed being a part of Key Club throughout my whole high school career. You rock, Miss Teal, and I wish everyone the best.
Joshua Caleb Landman, Alexandria Lynn Larson, Melanie Margaret Lazowitz, Aureliano Lavariega, John Thomas Lawrence.
I'd like to take the time to thank all of the teachers and coaches who have shaped who I am, especially Coach Nemec, Coach Lunkenheimer, Coach Madsen, Mrs. Murphy, Dave Wilson, Mr. Diener, and Mrs. Rhodes.
Jacob Michael Lezus, Melanie Jane Leitner, Reese Michelle Lavault, Morgan Nicole Lewis, Esteban Lizama, Elizabeth Maria Licona, Jose Antonio Lira, Gavin David Dean Lobbins, Brett Michael Luding, Madison Laverne Lowe, Brianna Longine Reyes, Oswaldo Gamaliel Lopez Martinez.
Can't say that I like this year, but I also can't say that I won't miss it. This year's been interesting and surprises. I just hope that they're good surprises from here on out.
Jordan Marie Lovich.
Hi, I'm Jordan Lovich, and I'm going to be attending Drake University next year. I plan on majoring in digital media production.
Benjamin Griffin Ludvigsen. Maria de la Luz Ludvigsen. Savannah Leah Evelyn Lyon. Madeline E. Malik. Omar Marin. Grace Elizabeth Markovitz.
Hey, this is Grace Markovitz. Thank you to the class of 2020 for all the amazing memories. I couldn't have done this without all of you. Best wishes for the future.
Jacqueline Page Markovitz. Dennis Roy Marler. Gaspar Martinez. Jennifer Martinez. Giselle Guadalupe Martinez Zapata. Dunya Masik. Holly Grace May. Mason James McCormick. Jade Deirdre McGuire. Michael Joseph McLaughlin. Jacob Anthony McLean. Zachary Ryan Mears.
Well, guys, we made it. We got past senior year. Congrats to everybody in the class of 2020.
Matthew James Mecker. Gray Alita Melnick.
I'm excited to say that my school colors will stay the same of orange and black at the University of Findlay in the fall. Thank you all the teachers and staff that have helped along the way. Once a warrior, always a warrior.
Stephen Scott Melvin. Jacqueline Mendez. Ana Cristina Mendoza. Kayla Ray Metriger. Lucas Anthony Metropolis. Brandon Thomas Miller. Jacob Aiden Miller. Joshua Allen Miller.
A huge thank you to the family, friends, and staff that made this possible. Class of 2020, we made it!
David Anthony Montemayor. Ab Brian Montero Hernandez. Kayla Moraga. Kelsey Nicole Morrison. Erin Elaine Moss. Samantha Ann Mueller. Anahi Murillo. Melissa Faith Murray. Bailey Ann Musnicki.
Hi, my name is Bailey Musnicki, and I'll be studying fashion at the Savannah College of Art and Design in Savannah, Georgia.
Alexander Jonathan Musashio. Evelyn Charlotte Myers. Caitlin Paige Nagel. Ashley Arlene Neal. Cody Michael Nyhangen.
I'd like to thank my mom and all the people who helped me. Go class of 2020.
Brooke Ann Nett. Brittany Lee Newman. Alexis Norazan. Alexander Lawrence Novak.
These past 4 years have been really great, and I'm really excited for the opportunities ahead of me.
Kylie Mae O'Brien.
My name is Kylie O'Brien, and I will be attending Grand Canyon University in the fall to study nursing.
Rihanna Sharon Effling. Ryan James Effling. Denise M. Osorio. Shane Michael Pacula. Ariel Amanda Paula. Heather Marie Palermo. Christopher Michael Parrish. Devin Anthony Parsons. Nalima Chirag Patel. Matthew Aaron Patton. Dana Camilla Paz Guzman. Casey Marie Pepping. Kira Emily Peter.
2020 has been a high five to the throat, and all we can do is prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Go 2020!
Noelle Lynn Peters.
Thank you, MCHS, for all the wonderful memories. Now off to bigger and better things. And I just want to thank my family and friends so very much. I love you guys.
Ryan Lee Peters. Kayla Marie Petrovich. Chang Truk Tang Pham. Holly Jane Posiask. Leonardo Raimundo Posadas. Alexander Richard Powell. Ricardo Puga. Daniel Eduardo Quinones.
After high school, I will be attending MCC for 2 years, and then after transferring over to either Lewis University or Michigan State University.
Leslie Quiroz. Heather Elaine Rainey. Brian Ramirez. Isaiah Ramirez. Nicholas James Rasky. James Colton Rusnaki. Enrique Nicholas Ravello. Nathan Michael Reinhardt. Diane Esmeralda Rivas.
They say all things must come to an end. For me, it's my high school career. Now I'm on to bigger and better things.
Natasha Ann Rivera. Haley Evelyn Rodriguez. Jacob Carl Miguel Rodriguez. Jorge Raul Rodriguez. Rafael Rosales. Cole Raiden Rosas. Samantha Kate Rosca. Nathan Daniel Rubin. Tyler Elmer Rybarczyk. Elizabeth James Rides. Miria Ann Theodora Sagastumi. Iris Regina Salas. Stephanie Sanchez. Serena Marie San Gabriel. Saul Vivero Saucedo Vivero. Zachary G. Shad. Olivia Louise Schultz. Arlet Viridiana Cerna. Jackson Thomas Schaefer. Nolan Richard Shannon. Lillian Mae Sharp. Adam Cecil Shattuck. Sydney Jordan Shea.
Hi, I just want to say thanks to all of my teachers and friends that have helped me get to where I am today, and I wish everyone luck on their next adventure.
Amanda Lynn Sikula. Oliver James Simpson. Braden Michael Singer. Christopher Nicholas Siragusa. Emily Michelle Smith. Caitlin Brianna Smith. Corey Kalane Smith.
Hey class of 2020, we finally did it. Shout out to my favorite teachers. Y'all know who you are. We out.
Ava Nicole Snyder.
I'd like to say thank you to the MCHS staff, my friends and family for the last 4 years of support and memories. Happy graduation!
Anna Marie Spottle. Caitlin Alexandra Spears. Piper Rose Spangle. Summer Rose Stecks. Nathaniel Allen Stein. Adam Stipolkowski. Bonnie Elizabeth Sullivan. Bradley Scott Shemlewski. Ben Damian Tapia. Gabe Maximus Tapia. Oswaldo Tejeda. Tyler James Thomas.
So this looks too much like a Jedi robe, and I'm sure you saw the lightsaber already. That being said, may the Force be with you on the rest of your journey. How we going?
Joshua Lloyd Tilling. Shayna Elizabeth Tolan. Erin Antoinette Took.
Hey, it's Indigo. I'm so glad to be graduating. I'm attending the University of Tennessee in the fall, and a big thanks goes out to my friends, family, MCHS, and the band program.
Jacob John Trotter. Alexa Marin Trujillo. Simon Nikayla Tsimpas. Damian Gabriel Valencia. Alexander Valle. Jordan Daniel Vargas.
I want to wish a happy graduation to my other seniors at West Campus, and a quick shout out to my engineering family out there. I'm gonna miss you guys down in Florida, and I'm so glad I got to spend these 4 years with you guys.
Rodrigo Vargas. Anthony Tomas Vasquez.
How's it going? My name is Tony Vasquez, and I'm going to be attending Lewis University in the fall to major in computer science and play on the men's soccer team.
Rebecca Vasquez. Vanessa Elaine Velasquez. Oscar Rodolfo Vidal Gonzalez.
Hello, my name is Oscar, and I'm undecided, but I plan to attend a 2-year college.
Giovanna Mariana Visconti. Holly Mary Vogt. Brandon Jason Wagner. Mark Andrew Walsh. Emily Walter.
I would like to thank my friends, family, and teachers for helping me get through my senior year. And congrats to the class of 2020. We did it.
Lindsay Ray Winoski.
Thanks MCHS for 4 great years.
Kelly Marie Warren. Kaylee Lynn Wegner. Isaac Emmanuel Wentz. Riley Joseph Werner. Kyle David Wett. Anna Elaine White. Abigail Lynn Wickman. Justin Charles Wildey. Aiden Ward Wilson. Madison Page Wise. Dylan Theodore Vlasic.
I'm Dylan Wysack. High school was fun, but it's over. Looking forward to starting my career as a welder.
Amanda Lee Wu. Cody William Wortley. Arieth Zandigar. Faisal Yauhar. Charles Dennis Yuza. Edith Guadalupe Zambrano. Parker Brian Zancho. Samuel Zarzua. Stephen Michael Zellick. Eileen Jang. Ray Zariel Kenneth Zulman.
All of my teachers, I made it here today because of you. Now I will start my new journey to reach and achieve my dream. Thank you for everything.
Cole Thomas Zerflu. Emmett Joseph Charles Zewick.